In Spanish, is Inteligencia Espaciotemporal para los ODS. Un aplauso, por favor, to Dr. Lee, please. You can start now.
Okay, everybody, good afternoon. My talk today is dealing with spatial temporal intelligence for SDG. I talk I will talk in 4 parts. First, what is spatial temporal intelligence, STI? Everybody working know the AI, but we are working for the spatial temporal intelligence. Second one, how can you set up this ubiquitous PNT and PNT-RC navigation, communication, and remote sensing with AI work together for the Earth? The third part, I will tell you how can STI for SDG. Finally, I will the conclusion and the future remarks. And everybody know the world is materials. The matter is always in motion. And this is the dynamic physical world is described by the spatial temporal information through our navigation and the remote sensing and the GIS. In the era of the Internet of Things and also artificial intelligence and the spatial temporal data acquisition, processing, information extraction, and knowledge mining had to become intelligent. In that case, STI has emerged as a new discipline. In the industrial era, we say geodesy, photogrammetry, remote sensing. In the information era, we say geoinformatics. But nowadays, we move to the intelligent era, so we should say STI. STI can work for everything. Deep space, understand the moon, Mars, and the far away, for the history, for the whole the world. The signal we can work for the Earth. Then we can set on the inland. We can combine the airborne, spaceborne, airborne, landborne robot work together. Also underwater, at the sea. This is for nature. Then come to the socio-economicals. We can answer the question for economic booming, for the war and the peaceful, for disaster management. Also, we can use this technology for our body, keep our healthy, long life. So that is the scope of the STI. The definition of the STI, we say we use the integrated sensing network, including communication, navigation, remote sensing, and AI computing. Can you answer 6W question? Where, when, what object, what change, why, and what reaction? We can solve these 6 questions with the 4 right time, right place, right data information, knowledge sent to right person. And we work for the space, landborne, the underwater together can enhance our facility for SDG. And the essential of the STI with our the Chang'e 6 program, we should go to the moon behind another side to see where the situation, what is the good place for taking this the land from the moon to Earth. Then we use the action. That means processing intelligence, cognition intelligence, and action intelligence. We can do this. That is the principle of this STI. And if you compare with nowadays the internet-based AI, replace the human matter activities, it may weaken the process of the human intelligence. Hinton, the father of AI, he said he believes that AI has long been consistent, and this intelligence we have created may bring an end of the human civilization. But our task, STI, this is doing the things that the people want to do but cannot do well, and also the things the people don't like to do. That's the goal is to promote sustainable development. If you compare with nowadays AI, first stage, language, instead of you through the language understand the documents on the internet, also the imaging intelligence can, instead of people to understand the picture and the graphics, and also space intelligence, Li Feifei, she said we can, instead of people to driving, automatic driving in the space, but our STI can create a intelligent world, do everything the people don't like to do. The automatic, the harbor, and also automatic, the factory, also the intelligent farmer for the catcher heritage. So everything we can do through this STI. That is the first part. To the second part, how can we set up a ubiquitous PNT? This is from USA. But from China, we said that we should enlarge from the positioning, navigation, timing to remote sensing, communication, navigation together. How can do in China? I can tell you. There's 4 systems for the navigation and the GPS and the GLONASS and the Beidou, and also the Galileo in the world. This system can provide you positioning, navigation, speed, direction, also the time, the services. Our Beidou system, we have 3 characters. The first one, we have short message services. We can provide you each other character, 1,000 character, send you the information through the Chinese Beidou system. Because we have 3 satellites in the GEO orbit can do communication. That is not can do by GPS. The second one, we have 3 frequencies can provide you the better accuracy for the PPP, and in orbit PPG services can provide you centimeter accurate navigation. The third one, we have 3 orbit. GPS only MEO satellites. We have GEO satellites. The MEO satellites 24 together as the GPS, but we have 3 for the GEO. Another inclined orbit can provide you better services in the both of the latitude, low latitude and high latitude. These 3 characters is better than GPS. We also integrated positioning from the outside into the indoor navigation. We use our university, we developed the hardware and the software to do the indoor navigation. You can see this is our system, acoustic positioning system. There is the 4 signals to the mobile phone can automatically tell your positioning and service to the navigation. This is 60 key frequencies cannot hear by our ear, but received by the mobile phone. So we can provide you. And Chinese University, Wuhan University, we provide hardware, software, totally solution from the university. And we compare, can work together with the video and the audio. The video can see the environment of people. The audio can tell the positioning of each object. And we work together. Video automatic recognize the people, good man, not good, some problems, and solve the problem in the real time, or to tell you the positioning in the real time. This is our solution. And this system, compared with US UWB solution, we are better than the UWB because we have a low limitation, can serve to any mobile phone, but UWB only for the Apple. So we are better than USA solution. In USA, we have competition. We get the first place. And we use this for the smart security of the runway station. We serve this for the smart logistics for the airport, and also in Hangzhou for this the service to the people. And also we use the Chinese 5G multi-beam into intelligent positioning system. We developed in Wuhan, in China, and provides the voice.
Commercial 5G construction is strongly promoted by national. Driven by policies, China has completed the construction of more than 3.3 million base stations, accounting for 80% of the world's total, accelerating the coverage of indoor and outdoor 5G signals. 5G application market and coverage are constantly expanding. Research on 5G positioning technology will effectively support national strategies. In this context, how to use commercial 5G signals with wide coverage, large bandwidth, and low latency to expand the last mile of positioning and achieve high precision and high availability indoor positioning is a research topic with important economic and social value. In this regard, we have carried out research on commercial 5G single base station indoor positioning by building a mobile test platform. Single base station continuous positioning was achieved. The research results finally achieved high precision and high reliability positioning in indoor environments of commercial 5G single base stations, support the location service needs of mass user smartphones. In the future, 5G indoor positioning will have great application potential in all walks of life.
So we can use this solution to make navigation everywhere from outdoor into the indoor for the different applications in China. Also can work in the whole world. And also we also move this PNT technology from USA, but we enlarge this to the PNT remote sensing and communication. We take this experiment in China. We let remote sensing the big data through the onboard intelligent processing change to the small data to find the interesting information for you, send this information through the communication system sent to your mobile phone. We use this method, use the Chinese the government money to do development, to let isolated remote sensing navigation and the communication system change to the integrated system and the information fusing and also service in the real time to your mobile phone. This is our experiment. We have Chinese satellites. We get information, real-time processing on board, find the object, send this information to end user within 1 to 5 minutes. Also, we use this system, work together with the Jining satellites 101, 102. we find the forestry fire problem in the real time, in the space. We find the 2 places determined by the battle, give the 10-meter accuracy positioning, send this information through the short message to your mobile phone within 1 minute. That is disaster against the disaster. Next, we will use this information to the UAV, send the UAV automatic to processing this problem in the China. Also can work this in the whole world. And in that processing, my university launched the Loja 3 satellites 2 years ago. These satellites can provide you
development of
the
new
real
technologies such as 5G, 6G, cloud computing, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. Humanity has entered the era of universal interconnectivity. In order to meet the needs of the geospatial information industry in this new era, it has become an inevitable trend to move from isolated remote sensing satellites to space-based information networks. On January 15, 2023, the first intelligent remote sensing scientific experimental satellites, Loja 301 scientific experiment satellite, was successfully launched from Taiyuan, China. Loja 301 is equipped with multimode optical imaging payloads such as steering video, push frame, and push broom.
automatically find the moving objects in the space,
an open
3D
software platform,
situation,
and supports flexible loading and
to
installation
find the
of
cloud.
intelligent processing software in orbit. It has the following 4 core features. 1. Multi-mode. Light and small remote sensing cameras with high-resolution video, multi-angle stereo imaging, and continuous area imaging, which can meet the observation needs of different applications. 2. Intelligence. A breakthrough has been achieved in satellite in-orbit real-time processing technology through intelligent processing units carried on the satellite, combined with lightweight intelligent processing algorithms. Traditional off-satellite the two-way link between satellites
automatically
and
find
mobile
these
phones,
objects in the
enabling
space,
global minute-level
moving
intelligence
objects
services
for the
from
car
remote
at the
sensing
street.
data to mobile phones, and supporting the provision of real-time intelligence services for remote sensing information to the general public from the data acquisition end to mobile terminals. 4. Openness. Requirements. Loja 301 telemetry
To
and
your
data
mobile phone,
transmission mainly
serve the
relied on the
information to
Wuhan
your mobile
University satellite ground station, while taking into account the use of other ground stations in China and abroad. Combined with subsequent data processing capabilities, a complete satellite data receiving, processing, distribution, and application system has been formed. In the future, Loja 301 will also serve as the Shuangqing-1 scientific experiment satellite platform of the National Natural Science Foundation of China to provide an open satellite in-orbit experiment verification environment to national scientific research institutions, while providing intelligent remote sensing services based on mobile phone apps to the public, promoting the technological leapfrog development of satellite remote sensing from traditional data-centric services to popular, intelligent, and real-time remote sensing information services.
This is the video imaging from space. What saw the South Korea, the capital city. You can find every object 3D, also moving objects, the car running at the street. We can determine what car is over speed. Automatically send the information to the smart city management people. This is another picture for the Dubai. This highest building, Khalifa Tower, and also many high building and also traffic on the city. This is for the very famous the garden, can give you the 3D information. And this is also for 3D city in China, Tibet, Jakarta. You can see the mountain and also the city traffic of the building of the cities. This is the airport, the Dubai airport, can give you the information. What airplane is the get off or the down, and also the many objects you can automatically detect by the space and software in the space. This is also our chip to the South Antarctic, can monitor this traffic in the real time service for your security. And this is something about we're doing ubiquitous PNT and PNT-RC for the spatial temporal intelligence for the Earth. Use this technology, we can serve for United Nations SDG. SDG is from the United Nations. There's 70 goals. We can use our system to help United Nations solve the 70 goals, including disaster management. The first one, the global mapping. We use our Chinese satellites through the CPU plus GPU software can automatically generate 1 to 50,000 map scale without ground control points, fully automatic. We deliver this for the United Nations 1.130 million square kilometers of the global mapping. Support the United Nations. And we can produce 1 to 10,000 map automatic generation from satellites with Chinese, the Golfin 7, and the quick automatic generation, the Everest, the region, 1 to 10,000 map automatically. We can also use Chinese satellites with United Nations ICESat 1 and 2 data working together, can provide you very good accuracy, and better than 2-meter accuracy, can fit 1 to 10,000 map scale requirements. We also for United Nations applications, and we produce Chinese SAR data. We have 3 SAR satellites. The Golfin 3 satellites working for the Earth can provide you this orthophoto for whole Earth. And we also, without the control points, 10-meter resolution, 8-meter absolute accuracy. And also we produce in China the national service deformation map in the real times. The accuracy can reach to 4.8 millimeter per year. Of course, students will next tell you how can use this method to monitor the whole Earth deformation, including your country, your regions. And we use this method, high-resolution satellites, to monitor how many countryside the greenhouses, how many greenhouses. We use automatic detection system, 20 automatic, 2 weeks we can give you the information. China have the 13 million greenhouse in the countryside. If the greenhouse had a problem, disaster, government will pay money for the farmer. This is our work for the Minister of the Agriculture and also for the natural resources applications. And for cultural heritage, although we work together with your colleague, Marius, in the United Nations, UNESCO, we automatically generate this 3D the model for the Mogul Cave before Tang Dynasty. And this is for Shanxi Yungang Cave. The big Buddha can get 3 millimeter accuracy for the automatic generation. This the Buddha 3D model. This is Henan Nongmen Cave at the Yellow River. The Tang Dynasty. This is Machi San Cave in the Gansu province. In these the mountain areas, inside there are so many the ancient Buddhist Buddha temple. The big Buddha again. For the ancient Xi'an, the city wall, automatic generation, this. For the Wudang Mountain, this is the Taiji Gonghu over there from Ming Dynasty. This existing the building, we can get this the light slow on this mountain. We use the artificial intelligence the enhance. This is the disappear this destroyed area. We can do this in the digital form. Of course, it can work for your Maya catcher. This is we use the K-band SAR satellites to against the flooding problem. In last year, big area problem, we determine the area, how many volume of the water. How can we put this against the away? This support the real flooding prevention. This is working for United Nations for Afghanistan earthquake. We service to the United Nations. We find the new imaging compared with all the imaging can find the disaster areas. Also for the evaluating the romantic problems, that is the Syria war. Before that, we use the nighttime night imaging. After that, we can disappear of the light. Should be the red one is the far area, better area. The green is a peaceful area. We send this information to United Nations for the make decision. You can see the picture.
Well, after 4 years of conflict, Syria has become a much darker place. Scientists from China's Wuhan University, along with a coalition of NGOs, have analyzed several satellite images which show the number of visible lights over Syria at night has fallen dramatically since March 2011. Researchers use these images to track the movement of people who've been displaced from their homes. And here's what they found. In Damascus, more than a third of lights are now out as rebel attacks edge closer to the government stronghold. North of the capital in Homs and Hama, 87% of lights are now off. Over in Deir ez-Zor, 90% of homes have been plunged into darkness, whereas in ISIL's self-declared capital of al-Raqqa, that figure climbs to 96%. In Idlib too, 96% of homes are dark, but out of all of these, it's Aleppo that appears to have seen the most dramatic change. Look at that, almost totally blacked out. Only 3% of homes there are still lit at night compared to pre-war levels. The UN says millions of people there and other areas are being denied electricity, and the total number of lights visible across Syria at night has fallen by more than 80%.
83% of the lights have gone out in Syria over
the Security Council of the United Nations use our data to make decisions.
The cuts are even higher in areas like Aleppo.
Also for Africa, we want to mapping economic development in Africa, then we use nighttime night remote sensing data. Before 10 years, after 10 years, we combine two data sets can give you the information. How about the economic booming in the Africa? And also for the Myanmar, the terror conflict power problem, we can find in the night time, there's so many buildings, very light in the light. Should be people make such activities. We serve to the local government, help them to find the places. That is also very successful use for the nighttime remote sensing data. And for the America, the wildfire problem, we also use such imaging data to serve them. And this is for the civil war in Sudan. How can we monitor this through this remote sensing data, nighttime remote sensing data, to tell the United Nations people, and that is monitor this Sudan war. And this is for the Turkish earthquake in the year 2023. You can see, and before earthquake, there's a bright in this area. After earthquake, there's a darklish. We said should be problem in this area for earthquake. Send this information to United Nations, to the local government, let them make a decision. So after that year, we will work together with the United Nations for this earthquake monitoring, very fast, very simple, and that is our applications. For the Gaza Strip war damage, we use our high-resolution satellite data to give the analysis, find 54% building damaged by this war. The place to the school, to the summer school, to the university, to the hospital, tell the people the question. Also, for the farmer area, the 34.1% damaged by the war. So that means tell the whole earth people what is the situation in the Gaza Strip. And for the earthquake last year in Tibet, we get the new image and all the image to do the compensation. And also this is for the Tibet, and this is for the Burma this year, early this year. There's a big area for the earthquake. We use the imaging data to find the problem on the traffic routes, on the city, central city area. We share this data to Myanmar, to United Nations, to tell the people against the disaster, to do disaster management. And this is the airborne online, this also flooding real-time system. This is the airborne. We use the UAV work in the space in the area, get the information, do real-time processing. Within 1 minute, tell the local people the question. And this
National
is
Park 3D
National
Ecological Protection, Perception, and Monitoring Integrated System. Under the guidance of Xi Jinping idea on ecological civilization, the State Forestry and Grassland Administration organized experts and scholars from Wuhan University, Beijing Normal University, Chinese Academy of Sciences, and other units in order to use 3D integration technology to carry out the construction of the National Park Ecological Protection Perception and Monitoring System uses the power of wisdom to protect ecological resources. Smart Monitoring System, building a solid ecological barrier. The Sky-Ground Integrated Ecological Protection Sensing and Monitoring System have 3 levels: space-based, satellite, air-based, manned and manned aerial vehicle, and ground-based, ground monitoring equipment to achieve all-round, all-weather, and all-time monitoring of national parks monitoring through the acquisition, aggregation, and management of spatial temporal big data, establishes a virtual and real digital twin national park to meet the monitoring and protection needs of forests, grasslands, glaciers, water sources, wetlands, natural relics, flagship animals and plants, etc. 1. Space-based monitoring through high-throughput communication satellites, remote sensing satellites, Beidou positioning satellites, etc. A Tongdao-You satellite Internet of Things covering national parks is formed to achieve large-scale national park monitoring. 2. Space-based monitoring through flying platforms such as drones. Equipped with various sensing equipment, we collect near-ground, high-resolution image data of national parks and routinely monitor information such as forest and grass resource changes, animal population size, the structure and habitat and living environment. 3. Ground monitoring through container-type monitoring stations, multifunctional mobile cabins, portable monitoring equipment, camouflaged robots, multi-dimensional panoramic sensing animal monitors, sidecars and other equipment. Continuous dynamic monitoring of key ground monitoring targets is achieved. The container-type monitoring station can realize continuous and ultra-long distance observation of rare wild animals. The multifunctional mobile cabin can provide patrol personnel with good work and life support in harsh environments, such as uninhabited areas, greatly improving the safety and efficiency of patrols. The camouflage robot is suitable for specific terrain conditions in national parks. It has a variety of
Automatic
camouflage
driving.
forms, autonomous movement, close observation, and other characteristics, and can obtain high-quality flagship animal monitoring data. The multi-dimensional panoramic sensing animal monitor can realize real-time panoramic monitoring of key protected wild animals, automatically identify animal types, and estimate animal volume. The place card enables real-time and full process location monitoring, analysis, and early warning of people and vehicles entering and exiting the national park. Space-based, air-based, and ground-based systems have constructed a sky-ground intelligent monitoring network. The data collected by the front-end monitoring system is uploaded in real time to the protection station, county, city, province through high-throughput satellite, 700 meters, 4G, 5G, and other networks level National Forestry and Grassland Administration 4-level information system uses the digital twin spatial temporal big data platform to perform data fusion, processing, modeling, and mining, and AI analysis to achieve information extraction and change monitoring of forest and grass resources and wildlife, forming a leadership cockpit and management dashboard to assist daily management, decision-making, and command. Perfect application results promoting high-quality development. 1. Glacier water source sensing and monitoring pilot project in Guangdong region. In 2022, Leader will build a pilot project of a fixed monitoring station in the Guangdong area of Sanjiangyuan National Park, achieving the first real-time transmission of high-definition images of flagship animals, glaciers, and other uninhabited areas to the National Forestry and Grassland Administration Command Center through high-throughput satellites in China. After more than 1 year of testing, the system is running well. 2. Perception monitoring project in Nakchu City, Tibet. In 2023, Leader
Tibet.
Information Technology deployed 10 sets of
Very high
intelligent
land, more
sensing
than
monitoring
4,000
systems in
meters
Sanjiangyuan
above
National
the
Park,
sea.
Tangbei region, and other places, allowing the Nakchu Forestry and Grassland Bureau to grasp real-time information on the status of wildlife populations, glacier water sources, and other ecological environment changes, providing it provides an important basis for efficient protection, sustainable utilization, and scientific management of ecological environment and wildlife resources. 3. Monitoring of migratory birds in Yancheng, Jiangsu Province. In the autumn of 2023, Leader Information Technology camouflaged inspection robot recorded 360 degrees panoramic images of migratory birds 24 hours a day at Dafeng Yeludang Wetland Park in Yancheng, Jiangsu Province, which was recognized by CCTV reports. Symbiosis of natural science and technology, empowering ecological construction. Practice has proven that the 3D ecological protection sensing and monitoring system has the characteristics of advanced technology, complete plans, reliable implementation, and good economic performance, and will play an active role in subsequent national parks in the future. LEADER will also continue to leverage the technical advantages of the 3D integrated ecological protection sensing and monitoring system to contribute to the construction of ecological civilization in my country.
And also we can use automatic change detection for the UAV the data. Similar, this is also real-time system can work for disaster management in China. For the flooding problem, for the earthquake, for any question, we can use the UAV within 1 minute, tell and user your data, your information, your knowledge to support the people against this disaster. And for the farmer, agriculture, we use the Beidou to automatic driving, can do the seeding, irrigation, and a lot of activities work. But we use remote sensing, can tell you the area of the agriculture and the situation about these plant areas, disaster. Also, we can go to the rear instead of the farmer work. This is automatic farmer system. We have application in China, year by year in China. This is for the digital twin smart grid. That's important for electricity supplies. So we use the UAV, the LiDAR, and the photogrammetry, and also the infrared monitoring system instead of the people to monitor this the air electricity line very long. One meaning the long Chinese we use the robot at the smart grid. This is our robot instead of the people working on these areas. That's very security. We don't need anybody. People work on this area. So in order to keep the electricity supplies for the 1.4 billion people, security automatically, nobody. This is smart grid in China. We finish in China, although 50 provinces work for the local people. That is the smart grid, smart factory. We are working now in China, many applications. So because the time is limited, I can just take such examples for you. My conclusion and further work, we want to launch this oriental smart eye constellation satellites from now up to the 2030. We will launch 150 high resolution and OSE, the high resolution satellites. Now we will launch 100 different kind of SAR satellites, also 4 high spectral OSE-H high spectral satellites, and 4 for the infrared satellites to monitor forestry fire problems. And the people working here, we were step by step, we asked the money from the commercial, not from the government. We get, this is the first phase. We develop 1 high resolution satellite, 2 high spectral satellites. And this is the HR1 high resolution satellite. You can see this is satellites for remote sensing, but combined with Beidou navigation with communication satellites together. Also have the intelligent onboard processing solution. You can see this is the imaging against the Gaza problems. This is for find the objects, automatic find these objects, send it to your mobile phone. That is find you within 5 minutes, send you the answer. You ask for the information, we can serve you $1 one time. This is our service examiners in the real time. And also we can find this electricity line and the tower. And for the high spectral resolution, we have already built these 2 satellites. These 2 satellites compare with Landsat 8-9 better. Also, Continental 2A, 2B, we have 5 resolution, and they are 15, 10 meter. We are the better. We have 22 channels, 70 optic, 5 infrared. Compared with US 11, European is 13. We are the better. We are smaller. We just 300 kilogram, but USA is 1.5 ton. European is 1.2 ton. So the smaller save the launch the cost. Every 5 days cover Earth 1 time, serve the whole United Nations goals. And then the second phase started on this year. We will 5 satellites work together. 0.5 resolution can change to the 0.2 resolution, can produce 1 to 2,000 map scale in 3D. And we are working on this program. And my conclusion is efforts should be made to promote ubiquitous PNT, PNTRC, and spatial temporal intelligence services for the Earth, for the human being, for the United Nations. Second one, efforts should be made to promote the real-time intelligent airspace services, such as our Oriental Smart Eye. The people will explain after my presentation. That is for the UN SDG. Of course, I think spatial temporal intelligence will, instead of nowadays survey, mapping, remote sensing, GIS, we should work together with the totally Earth artificial intelligence year. We also work in this field. Our name is spatial temporal intelligence. There's a need for the SDG. That's my talk today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for Dr. Lee. Now, Dr. Fabiola gonna present the diploma and a special gift from CELPR and the University of Nuevo León.